Do I have your permission? And it's Yvonne, yeah?
Correct. Well, Twig. I go by Twig, but yes,
Twig,
on.
Twig
Yeah.
and AJ to record audio and video via Zoom today. Do I have your permission?
Yes.
Okay, at the end of the session, when then Zoom notifies me, I will be emailing you an audio and a video version of this whole entire reading. I want you to download it. That's your job. I do not save them. Zoom will hold them for a while depending on how many videos I have on there. So don't count on that. Just make sure you download it when I send you the link.
Gotcha.
So save it somewhere safe. You'll want to reflect. Stuff comes through that you're just not connecting into right now. So that's fine. And normal. It's normal. So I'm going to be at ease and relaxed. And have you ever done anything like this before, AJ?
My wife does angel card readings.
Wow.
So I've taken part in that a couple times, but other than that, no, nothing medium.
Okay. Very good. I'm going to have you guys say your name. You can just say AJ if that's as short as it is. That's okay. And you can also say your birth name as well. But I want just the first names and spelled, and using projection with your voice, because that's how I lock in, is the energy of your voice. So go ahead, one at a time. Say your name and spell just your first name for me. Go.
Twig is TWIG.
And
I am AJ, spelled AJ.
okay.
Although my birth name is Andy, ANDY.
Okay. Email addresses I can send the recordings to.
The Carpton1 at Yahoo. CARPTON, the number 1 at Yahoo.
Okay. And today, is that it? You guys will share it. Today is December 18th, 2024. And what is this? I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb. I'm so sorry.
We're in the future.
What does that mean?
It's 2024.
What did I say?
That's what you said. It's just we're in the future. It's kind of a trip. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's just saying it's a trip that we're in 2024.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are in the future. It's like the Jetsons, but we're not really. Well, maybe we are flying around with drones right now, right?
We're close.
For real, though.
Like, okay. That's a whole nother hour.
Yeah, right.
I could go into the deep rabbit holes there. Okay, so, but you can ask me questions and see what I get. All right, did you write questions down? So I'm feeling primarily, now that I know AJ's here and I expanded into that space, like, okay, who's here? What are we doing today? I get a male energy, to be perfectly frank. And I don't know okay. I'm feeling two energies. I'm feeling from this one person. I'm feeling like I'm above, like a father figure, kind of mentor, somebody that I look to. But then on the other hand, I'm a friend. So just saying, that's the energy I get first. It doesn't, if it's not what you're seeking, let me know. But is this a male energy that could be above, like a father energy, or somebody that you went to for advice? I'm feeling like, but yet there's also this mutual respect. It's like a friend evenness, like yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. How about that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So are you after this one male energy, one person today?
Among others, yes.
So they're saying Merry Christmas. So is this a present for you for Christmas?
Kind of, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a present from you to AJ for Christmas. And why are they telling me you're named after them somehow?
AJ is Andy Jr.
Okay. So is this your dad you're seeking?
Among others, yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking.
Don't tell me who. Don't tell me who you're seeking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
The
what?
The dual relationship that you spoke of is a different person. Yeah.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. What Twig? What?
Oh, yeah. What you said is you're on.
Okay. So I know what I say is what I get because I don't make it up. But I just don't know where it lands and how it fits you guys. So that helps me to know where I'm going and who's talking to me.
That's his dad. Yeah.
Okay, so the dad is there. So then there is this friend that you have to the side that you've lost. Okay, and this had to do with some sort of accident that he departed early.
So we're not supposed to say no.
Right. Don't say no.
It
We're not
wasn't an
supposed to say
accident.
no.
Okay. Okay. Is there let me ask you it this way. Is there a question around how this guy left? Do people question?
We're not supposed to say no.
Well, look, there was some, at least on my end, there was some question as to what really was the cause of the demise, but it
Okay.
is.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Who has a motorcycle? Can I just ask that question?
Yeah, it was him.
Okay, this guy that I'm talking to, right?
Correct.
And okay, so his demise wasn't because of the motorcycle, because it came in tight with that. And
No, it wasn't from the motorcycle.
So the motorcycle was just a big part of his personality.
Correct.
Okay.
That's so cool.
All right. I'm hearing sounds in a name. I'm going to shift. I don't know why. Do you guys know somebody named Tony? Tony.
Ortiz.
I mean, we all know somebody named Tony, but nobody that's connecting on that level with us.
Okay. So this guy that departed, that loves the motorcycles, there's no long O or a T or a E sound in his first, middle, or last name, just so I know.
Well, I'm
Right.
Andy Jr. and his name was Andy. If it's the motorcycle.
So wait a second, the motorcycle is your dad?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Which he had the friend relationship, father relationship, motorcycle.
Oh, so it's all the same guy.
Yes, or dad.
So the friend that, who's that?
Like Fidel.
Go ahead.
What?
When you first talked about the friend father figure,
Yeah.
that sounded more like my stepfather.
Oh.
That's where I thought you were going. And he had a motorcycle in the late 70s, but that wasn't really part of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they both had motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's okay. Don't be analytical about it. Don't put your spin on, whether it was relevant or not. Honestly, what they do is they have that in common. They both are father figures. They both had motorcycles. So they're using those frequencies as one to tag both of them. Does that make sense to you? It's energy efficient that way for them. So they piggyback on energy. So that's okay. I'm not going to dismiss either one of those guys right now until we can discern one out from the other. Well, I know the one because your name after he told me.
Yeah.
And that's a predominant energy that I feel. So even though you may not feel that your dad that's the name after was a mentor or I'm not going to go there because I don't know still. They could be mixing and blending their energies, still. I'm going to wait. Okay. So I'm going to have, okay, let me ask you this, since you want, there's a bunch of people. When there's a bunch of people, it's harder, obviously, because then I have to discern who's talking or somehow try to feel like I'm making sense of this stuff for you. Did you write questions by hand, AJ?
Yes.
And are they directed to your biological dad or your stepdad?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you guys to answer the question. So you're both here. I got that much. I'm gonna just lump you together and let him figure out who's answering it. So, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so the stepdad loves you, is proud of you, like you're his own. That came out first. He is so grateful to have had you in his life and that experience. He's a good guy, actually, because he's even thanking your biological dad for having been the biological dad that brought you in body. So he's very grateful. Okay. So he left you everything. Are you the big factor in his life? Whatever's left is like yours. Like whatever I had, I feel like is yours. Are you the only child of his?
Yes.
Okay. Well, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't know if it was very much, but he says, whatever I did have is yours. Is that news to you?
The question I suppose I would have to counter that is like what?
Because there's nothing. Because there's nothing.
Well, I mean, there's a lot, but
Then take that for what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they're going to get more specific with items, if that's what you're hoping for, they're going to show them to me. Is that what you're hoping for?
Well, no.
Okay.
I think I need to be less. I need to open more.
Yeah.
To this.
Yeah. So the way they communicate is, and give it an hour, because we're going to be doing this for an hour. It's not like you and me. It's not black and white. It's more of a knowing, a sense of, yeah, they answered that. I feel different now. When I look at that question, like I just know that I know the answer. It may not be as pointed and direct as your ego mind would like, because you want to know. It's more of a feeling and a sense of it, not of a, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but it could be profound. You never know. We could get some visions, or, you know, I could draw some things and give you some really mind-blowing stuff. So we'll see where it goes. And that you'll get that if you need that. No question about it. So, okay, you guys, I want you to elaborate more fully and slow down with your answers so I can grab every bit of energy and translate that. I just want to invite just my highest guides and all lower energy beneath that, be bound away from this reading in this space, and support the energy in delivering AJ's healing today, whatever that looks like. Okay. So who's got the VW? It looks like that's interesting. Does somebody have like a dune buggy? I feel like it's a Volkswagen that's got an open. It's kind of funny. Like back in the day, they used to have those cars that had the seat in the back, a rumple seat, I think they call it. Oh, is this a motorcycle? Like a trike? Does somebody have a trike? Is that what this is? A motorcycle that's got an open air thing?
We're not supposed to say no.
I have a side by side.
Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. So you can put stuff in this thing. It's got a side thing. You can put things in. It's a 3-wheel thing? 2-wheel?
It's almost, it's like a glorified golf cart, right? That you take out into the dunes or out in the mountains. You know, it's got like a little bed in the back. It's got 2 bench seats. It's like an ATV.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Like,
That's
more-
kind of what I'm feeling. That open air, like almost like a dune buggy, I would get
Correct.
that vibe.
Correct.
So he didn't have one?
I do.
Okay, so this guy, he's related to you somehow, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's in that thing.
Don't be surprised. He loved the
Those
Bible
open
outdoors.
air, he likes to be out there when you're driving that thing.
It makes sense. He loved his motorcycles.
Okay. He's just, I don't know why he's showing that to me, other than he likes to be out, he likes that experience. So he's telling me that he's here. So who is this talking? Who is this? Okay, I feel like this is, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just ask you for their names so I can address them. That would help me a lot. Can I do that? Their first names? I guess one is Andy.
Yes. That's our biological father,
Okay. And the other one's name?
Fidel.
Fidel.
Correct.
So when I'm telling you he's in this golf cart thing, you're being pulled to Andy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Andy, I know you're the dominant energy. I want you to answer as many questions as you can. All right. He's talking about his departure. He says it was quick. And I feel like everybody did everything they possibly could. So I don't feel like this was shocking.
Correct.
There was some time people were helping. And he's okay. He kind of got quiet all of a sudden. So he's telling me that it was quick. So I don't know what you're thinking. Somebody must be wondering about that. On the other hand, I feel like people were there.
Yes.
So the choices that were made were good. So don't think that, you know, what happened to him was an unpleasant experience. It wasn't. So I don't know what you witnessed. Did somebody have to make a decision for him?
Because it wasn't quick, yes. Decisions have to be made.
Yeah. So he liked it. Don't feel bad about it. If anybody's holding energy around that, don't. Because it was easy. It was easy. And you did the right things. Everybody helped like make those choices. I don't feel like it was one person in particular. I just feel like a collaboration. And it was easy. So he appreciates that. He's grateful for that. It didn't,
Good.
it was easy. So I don't know if that answers a question, but what else? What else? Oh. Can you be more specific? Can you be more specific? Okay. So was this Anthony, this Andy, I mean, he's saying, I'm feeling a regret a little bit with him and your relationship with him. I'm feeling like he's saying he's sorry because he rode you so hard. I feel like I was hard on you. And I was afraid. And I know that. And I feel like it came between us. And I own it. So he's really changed his tune here. He was afraid. Oh. So did he wait, so what happened to you? Right. So did you choose that? Okay. So I guess there was some lessons in this lifetime for your dad, your biological dad, Andy, that he needed to experience. And it kind of overflowed onto you, AJ. And he knows that, and he's sorry, and he wants you to know he was just afraid that I feel like I wasn't living up to my own expectations as a dad. And I feel like there's other things in there. I feel like there's something I'm doing, like drinking or something. So why are you guys laughing? He's not very happy about it. He's so wow. He's just really heartfelt, and he's sorry.
You want to touch on that, brother?
I get it.
He's sorry. He does own it. He's really a good guy, honestly. He is. He was trying his best. You have to understand, just because he's your dad doesn't mean he's going to have more knowledge or be above you, even though we perceive them to always think, we always think our parents have it all together, right? And then we grow up and we realize, man, they really don't. But his soul needed these experiences, and it wasn't your fault. So he doesn't want you to think because he was your dad. Oh, this is coming in. This is a different thing. He doesn't want you to think because he was your dad that you have to emulate that or associate yourself with that experience that he had. Don't think that because he's your dad, that's who you are too in any way. That isn't. And you're your own person. You're your own soul with your own experiences and your own journey. And if anything, it's a gift to you to learn what not to, I feel like this, I'm sorry, what not to do.
Perfect.
Spirit doesn't do that very often. Usually it's all roses and rainbows, you know. But he's really like, what do you call it, at the altar, man. He's just on bended knee. So I don't feel had an opportunity to tell you this, have heart to heart with you. And it's really, really important. It's the first thing he's talking about. So I know that that's like top on his list, you know. That's why you're here, the majority of why you're here. So the energy you hold when you shift your thoughts to him, if they're lower than love, peace, joy, and gratitude, then that's what he's talking about. He doesn't want that for you. He doesn't want you to drop in frequency when you shift to the memories of your dad. He wants you to, you know, have it kind of an in spite of love. If you can find forgiveness in your heart, to shake it off and to find the good in it. Find, what did I learn from that? How did I change because of him? for the better, for the strength, stronger. You know, he made me stronger in ways, or made me perceive on a higher playing field, a higher level of, you know, what to do, what not to do with other people. So he was very afraid. It was fear. He was fear. It was afraid. And I feel sensitive, actually, extremely sensitive. But he didn't show it. But it was in there, and everybody, it would be probably for the average person a shocking thing to know that actually he's very heartfelt and sensitive, and this world was kind of tough for him because of that. So he used things to buffer that. Oh, okay. That's why he liked the motorcycle, because it was his escape.
Yeah.
And he could feel a sense of freedom. And that's what I feel in the buggy, freedom. Air, wind blowing through my hair. Spirit is free. The world, the structure, the box of the world is not who I was. So that tells me a lot about him, actually. It tells me that he was probably pretty synced with nature. He was a spiritual guy. You wouldn't expect it, but.
True.
What?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Or he is.
So does that answer any of the questions you had, AJ, about your dad?
I can tie what the message was to some of my, well, it.
Okay, like right now, what's coming in is when you're using your voice again. I feel I got physical, like I actually maybe hit you. Did I hit you?
Spanked me one time in 5th grade.
No, she's saying, did she?
Oh.
Did it hit you? Did it connect?
Oh, I thought she was
No,
sick.
no, I'm at physical. So that one time it messed him up, didn't it? He didn't like that.
Well, well, some people like it, but no.
Oh my God, my dad used to beat me with the belt. Don't even. I mean,
Yeah.
It was not, for like a year, he said for a year you needed it. I'm like, every day. I'm like, really, Dad?
Yeah,
Really?
right. Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that. Anyway,
No, there was never really any.
so so that was a profound moment for him when he did that. I just want to say, he didn't like it, and that's why he never did it again. Do you understand? And that's coming in, that vibration. I know that was a big thing for him. He was sensitive. He didn't want to hurt you. And he never did it again. So he's sorry that he did that. See how you remember it? So that's a core memory for you. And it is for him. So I needed to just say that because it came in really fast and I wanted to stop you. But you were going to say something. I don't know what, but.
Yeah, I had made a statement prior to my question.
Yeah.
Maybe that does answer the question.
Yeah, he's saying it wasn't about you. It was about him and what he was struggling with and how that affected you and how he tried to overcompensate, I feel like. I don't get that though, because I'm probing, I'm throwing it back at him and he's like, no, right. He's like, it wasn't that he was overcompensating. It's just that what he was doing overflowed and affected you somehow negatively. And when you were young. And he's not proud of that. But he was naive, okay? He was ignorant and he was struggling with his own stuff, okay? So he hopes you understand that and can forgive him, because when you do, you will be healed. You will be free of all of that nonsense. You won't own it. You won't feel guilty. You won't feel a sense of responsibility. You won't feel any of that. He was his own soul in his own body doing what his soul needed. And yeah, it's not a coincidence you were there. It's not, because you gained experience and knowledge from those experiences as well. The key to them, though, is for you to shake them off, like Taylor Swift, right? You just shake them off. You realize, oh, that's not my life. That affected me. I learned from it. I gained knowledge from it, but I'm not gonna base any of my choices moving forward on those things that happened in the past. And if I do, it's just because of the knowledge that it brought, not the ignorance. I'm not going to repeat my dad's stuff. Yeah. Does that make sense? I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here on the same topic, but
No, I think it absolutely makes sense, and I appreciate it.
okay.
It's received.
Yes.
For both of us.
So let's just tell him we can change the subject.
All right, Dad.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
We got it.
What else? Whoa, slow down. Do it again. What else? That's Rolling Stones. The one with the tongue out, right? Is that Rolling Stones? I think it's Rolling Stones. So who loves Rolling Stones? Is there a poster or a picture of the Rolling Stones in your house? Is that the one with the guy that sticks his tongue out?
Yeah, there's an album cover where it's
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have that? Do you have that?
I'm not supposed to say no.
You can. Okay. Oh my gosh.
It's not on our gig. Neither one of us connect with that really, but you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Did somebody like that music? No? Okay. What was that guy's name?
Mick Jagger,
Mick Jagger.
Keith
Richards, right?
Yeah, he was in it.
So
Okay.
there's a connection, Keith Richards.
So is this, did your dad like that group a lot? I mean, I guess we all did.
Not to my knowledge.
Not overly, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna try to,
We'll pay attention in the.
I'll put it to the side for now, because I don't know what that,
Okay.
what else? What else? Did I get it wrong? Did I get it wrong? I saw that image. I saw that image. You're showing me again. Did I get it wrong? What is it? Do I need to draw it? All right, I'm gonna draw it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is. You guys have something there that's carved in wood or something? Did he carve something in wood?
I'm trying to think.
You know what it looks like to me is, I don't know, you're gonna think, oh, she's crazy. It looks like a dish, a spoon, you know those spoon dishes you put your spoon in after you stir coffee, or it looks like that. But I feel like it's just kind of weird. I don't even know what this is. It looks like it's custom made, whatever this thing is. Is this like a pipe thing? Did he smoke pipes or cigars? Okay.
I don't think so.
No.
Everybody had smoked cigarettes at one point.
No, this isn't a cigarette thing.
A couple of them would smoke weed, but nothing would.
Yeah, that wouldn't be smart. That wouldn't be smart.
Well, no, they have some good wood pipes.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually used to smoke out of a, like, you know, like a tobacco pipe.
Yeah.
But I'd pack it with weed.
Oh, for your dad or you?
No, that was just solo. And it was only the passing thing.
Yeah. Well, again, let's sit on that. And
Okay. There's definitely some sort of, I'm feeling like a wooden, okay, we're on the right track. There's a wooden pipe that's sitting in a tray like that he would put, it's hot. And I feel like I'm putting it in this tray. This might not be wood. This might be the ceramic thing that you, or glass that you put it on because it's hot. I'm not a pipe smoker. I don't know. I'm just telling you that whatever he did have was carved. I feel like it's a wooden pipe that is carved, and he's talking about that. And that doesn't resonate anything for you guys for him?
It doesn't, but it doesn't mean I can't ask, or
Nobody has his pipe?
No, there wasn't a pipe smoker.
No.
But well,
I mean, yes, but
That's okay. No, it's okay. No.
yes, but we're not sure what that means.
That's okay. I'm just gonna write it down, forget it. I'll just keep going. Give me something that they're gonna resonate with, please. Give me something they're gonna resonate with. Make it clear. You need to slow down and take your time. You can use my body any way you want, my language. Answer the questions. Okay. Who has the dog that's salt and pepper? It's a low to the ground dog. It's an older dog. It's got gray in its face. It looks like a pointed ears, like a Chihuahua kind of thing, but not that small.
Not salt and pepper though. I'm not.
Is it white and black?
Okay.
Okay, so the only thing I could think of with that is, I forgot her name, the one Mom used to have.
Grover?
Grover, yeah.
It's not small dog, yes. It's mixing, it's kind of mixing, right?
Okay. The dogs will do that if there's more than one.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's
one.
What? There's more than one?
Oh, there were very many more than one. Yes.
Oh.
But Grover comes across with Mom with a black and white dog.
Okay. So what resonates is usually the one they're talking about. One that pops into your head is the trigger. That's the one. When I say it, it's not hard. It's not a thought process. It's just, oh, that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've thought the same dog, but immediately it comes to we got the Chihuahua.
Oh, you do have a Chihuahua.
With the gray.
Right there.
Oh,
That was my mom.
where?
Oh. Hold on a second.
Is it alive?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's alive.
Now we're just laying here with a dead dog.
Oh,
There he is. He's got the gray.
okay, that dog.
Yeah.
So it is a Chihuahua. It looks bigger than a Chihuahua.
Yeah, he's fat, but he's half Chihuahua. But he's old, and yeah, Grover, there is a dog that was black and white,
Okay,
short to the ground, that was
I'm gonna take both those dogs. I like the one there. That one that tells me that this person can see that dog's there. And then the other dog I feel like is departed, right? It's with him.
someone else, not him. But yeah, you got so many people floating around you right now. So yeah.
I just saw that dog and popped in.
Yeah.
And I think this other dog, this one that's with you in body, the one that's living, sees these things. Okay, sees that other dog. Sees spirit. So this little dog that's sleeping actually can see the energy in the space when it's there.
You're going back. I'll tell you what.
What?
I have another dog that's low to the ground, not so, but pouchy, like the salt and pepper. And you told me in the past that she sees spirit. She's here with me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's the spirit god that you're
Oh, there.
talking about.
I have,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It came to me what you were saying. I
Okay.
get how you were trying
Oh,
to get there.
Sometimes it takes a while. It's okay.
Yeah, I got it though.
What else? So there must not be a big, huge message. I'd be getting it, because I'm searching. Other than this relationship thing that he wanted to mend with you. Do you have any pointed questions for anyone else, or can we direct it to some? I feel like that was his agenda.
Yeah, there's other people we were looking to come through.
Well, let's talk to them. Andy Senior, I'm going to have you step out. I'm going to have you step back. I feel the energy fading anyway. I'm going to have you step back and let others come in. Okay. I feel a female now. Okay, so is this mom? Huh. So they're all departed, all three of them?
Correct.
Because they're all together. Does that seem weird to you? And the other thing is these two men are friends.
Yep. Yep.
So they're all hanging out. I don't know if that was a question, but they're together.
Yeah.
Poor mom.
He goes, poor mom.
Wow. That's really cool. Okay. So mom, what else? It keeps coming in about Christmas, and she's showing me a star, and it keeps hitting me, and I've been waiting for the right time to talk about it. Because it's kind of like it's Christmas. That's kind of everybody, but there's definitely some sort of star that she's talking about that's on a tree. Is this her own ornament that's specific to her, that's a star? You guys?
I don't think so.
You guys don't think so?
But I'll
Do you guys do Christmas?
yes.
Not particularly.
Oh yeah, not he.
I'm surrounded by it, but I don't really. Yeah, it's not a thing for me.
Oh, hold on a minute. Okay. I'm gonna say something and just tell me what comes to you. My mom gave me a star to put on top of my tree. And it's beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna hand it down to one of my kids eventually. And that is the energy I'm getting about mom. I feel like there's something she's handed down that she loved that's part of a Christmas ornament. And it doesn't resonate, you guys? There's no nostalgia in your family?
Well, it's funny. That's something I'll have to ask about.
Yeah, I feel like it's at the top, like mine. Like, who has the tree topper?
Well, it might be somebody else in the family. That's why I'll have to ask about it.
Okay. I guess it's important for her, or she wouldn't be showing it to me.
All right.
Okay. Did this stepdad pass after everybody else? Was he the last?
In the middle.
So is there any way your mom could have greeted him? Because that's how I feel. So she departed after him? After.
Oh,
Mom departed after the stepdad?
Yeah, she was the last.
could it be another female energy?
Yeah. Because a female greeted him.
Okay. So that just hit me. So I was with, my stepdad when he passed.
Okay.
And he said, and he didn't want to take no drugs, nothing. And he said,
He saw someone there.
yes.
And
And
it
this is the energy you're talking about.
And who is she? Is that his mother?
No,
It's his wife, his other woman. So,
it was, no, it was our great grandmother, and he adored that woman.
oh, that's why I feel that.
Annie's here, and he was not a believer. He was not like, I'm
Vidal?
going to heaven, and but he
Vidal?
said, Granny is here with me.
No, he was going to hell.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to hell because life here is heaven.
Okay. So
So,
that's,
but Granny was there. He told me that.
oh, there you are. So that, ooh, I
Yeah.
just got full boot. I just got goosebumps all the way down to my ankles. That,
I
to
knew
me,
when he said it.
that's validation.
Yeah, that's the energy that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he,
I have a question here for her. That's here.
oh, you do? Great grandma?
Yeah.
Great grandma. Answer AJ's question. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up, you guys. No wonder it's so chaotic. There's so many. I want you to answer his question. Slow down. Answer AJ's question for you, Grandma. All right. Is this about some sort of dream that you had? Is that, you can't say no?
I can't say no. It maybe. I'll say
Okay, I'm
maybe.
just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I got when I asked her. That's all I can do. I feel like I've come to you in a dream. She was also showing me something at night, and that's what led me to the dream. I was listening to her, trying to figure out what are we gonna say here, and she told me that she does come to you at night, but then I feel like there's something that happened when she was here that was at night that I want to get more on. Hang on. It was like a thing. Come on, Grandma. What were you showing me? What happened? Answer his questions. What does he need? You need to breathe. You need to breathe, AJ.
Mhm.
Don't get, I want you getting, I can feel you getting in there. Stay out. Stay out of my thoughts. Okay. I guess she was pretty involved with you when you were younger because there's like all these things you guys are doing. I'm feeling old games like kick the can and old games. It doesn't have to be exactly AJ. It's just old games, activities, simple games that didn't cost a lot, right? I mean, she was really creative and entertaining and giving love to you and showing that matronly, loving bond energy. And what happened at night? Did you depart at night? Why is the night? What are you showing me? Oh, were you afraid of the dark? You came to my house, you were afraid of the dark? You'd stay at my house at night. I was there, right? You'd come spend the night at my house, she's saying, right?
I would live with her, yeah.
Yeah. And you were afraid of the dark. Yeah.
I remember something like that. And she's bringing it up.
She tried to bring you comfort, and because I feel like, oh, you're making me cry now. This is sensitive too. There's a sensitive family. I feel like I wanted to be your mom. And I didn't want, like, the monsters to come out at night for you. So I would comfort you. Like I would lay down and pet you to sleep, or I don't know. That's what I was. I was like your mom. And
That's sweet.
but I did lots of things. I feel like I made homemade pie. And like I baked. I did cook. And so she was a good grandma. She was your typical type of grandma.
Great.
She loved you like you were hers. She tried to protect you. I mean, there's definitely this mother bear feeling, like a mama bear feeling. So
That's the kind of relationship.
yeah, she's good. She's really good. That must have been a bummer to lose her. I don't know where we're at. Are we over? Sorry.
Getting close.
Are you guys okay with your time?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All day.
Okay. I don't know where your mom was, but she really, really stepped up for you.
True.
Yeah. There were shortcomings and she tried to fill them. But she loved it. It wasn't a burden. This was not a burden. She treasured it, actually. And I feel like you're the only boy I had.
I'm not supposed to say no, but yes. And her first child was a boy, then he died.
Oh God. Oh,
I was a replacement.
oh, that's why.
Yeah, he's mom's only boy.
Okay, that explains that feeling. See how she did that?
And Granny's only a boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? The love, the protection, the mother-son bond that I don't understand because I don't have sons. I have grandkids that are boys it's a new experience, really. I'm a girl mom, so, but definitely my daughter has that with her son, the little one especially. Both boys, but so there was no difference, that she definitely treasured that experience, and you were her it boy, and she was grateful for that.
That's sweet.
Did that answer one of the questions you had for her?
Kind of. I mean, not exactly, but
I'm not supposed to say no.
not exactly, but she came through and that was important. Yeah. So is mom there at all?
Give me her first name, because there's so many here.
Terry.
Mom.
Terry or mom, aka mom. So is mom the one that grandma was her daughter?
Granddaughter.
Yeah.
Oh, granddaughter.
Yeah, it was our great grandmother. So it was my mom's grandma.
Wow. She was an older gal taking care of you.
You're typical what you would see in a grandma. It was a great grandma.
Wow.
The gray hair and the little chubby and
little matronly little
aprons,
Yeah. Okay. See, she's a typical grandma. So mom, I want you to step up and answer questions for them. Mom, I want you to give them whatever they need. Just give them whatever they need. Mom, Terry, hi. Oh, did she have blonde hair sometimes?
I'm not supposed to say no.
Who had? Okay, AJ, is your wife have blonde hair?
My ex-wife did.
Okay. She's talking about her. Would you say why? Did you say
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. So, I guess there was a thing. She didn't care for her. And she basically, I don't know, I feel like I'm giving you like a high five that you made a good choice, or that whatever happened was good, and not to hold any energy around that. There's no mistakes. And it's all good stuff, right? Where you're at today is where you need to be. And she's happy about that. Okay. Why? So your first wife's not departed.
No. I mean, I'm not supposed to say no.
No.
She's still alive as far as I am aware.
I don't understand. I think she kind of, did you have children with this woman?
Did not. Not that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why, but I feel this energy that she watches this woman and tries to help her. Which is interesting, because I don't feel like she really wanted this relationship with you to happen. But yet she's on the other side, she's kind of like trying to help her.
That's nice of her.
Is that weird?
Kind of, but it's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, she's doing what she's doing. She's not really part of our lives or anything. So
Yeah, that was over 20 years ago.
That's interesting. She must be struggling. There's something going on.
maybe.
Yeah. I bet if you search that or figure, yeah. You don't have to. Don't listen to anything that Spirit says, and you don't have to feel any obligation to anything. I'm just saying that it isn't affecting you. I don't know. Whatever it is, she's glad you're where you're at.
Us too.
And that came in like so weird. Okay, so Mom, answer the questions. Answer his questions. Okay. She likes where she is. I feel like is this cremated? Wherever she is, she likes it. I feel like, am I in an urn?
She's everywhere.
Multiples.
Okay. I like where I am. So is that a question? You're not gonna say no?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting that it's interesting that you bring up the cremation, because we've kind of spread her out amongst us. So
Okay.
it's good.
So she likes where she is.
That's how I take it.
Yeah.
And I actually did ask last night. It was kind of a question, because I'm like, we haven't laid her to rest. We haven't done anything really with her. And she likes that. That's cool. That's kind of what it was something I I was thinking.
You know, it isn't really about them, honestly. It's about you guys.
Maybe she liked the parade.
What did you
My
say?
brother has a Tupperware of my mom.
I took her to my son's graduation. We were at my house here and there was a parade. And so I was like, Mom would have loved this. And then I go, wait. And I ran and grabbed a chair for her and put her on the chair.
Oh my God. So you're actively, so you're moving her around. She likes where she is.
Yeah. No, I talk to her every day.
So she's easy to transport in Tupperware. I'm
Put her in my pocket.
I think that's really cool, actually.
But she likes it, so that's good.
Yeah, she doesn't care. It's not about that. It's about everything that goes with you moving her around. All the thought and energy, the vibration, you know, the love and consideration and thoughtfulness. And she's there anyway, but you know, it's more about you and your thought processes and your actions that show regard and respect for her. And that's awesome in physical form. So she likes where she is. She likes what you're doing. It's all good. What else? What else? What else? Give me something mind-blowing. Anybody? Okay. So is there a reason I keep getting that clock being pulled to that clock? Whose is that clock? Is that something that's been handed down? Yeah.
Yeah, my mom just liked it.
Your mom.
It's ours, but she loved that clock. Yeah.
Okay. I feel that. I keep looking at it. All right, I want you to ask me something that I didn't answer. And tell me who I'm talking to when you do.
Do you want specific questions or something?
Yeah, I want the energy of your specific question with the tone of your voice. But I need to know who I'm addressing because there's so many people here. When there's this many people, it really, honestly, it just gets so diluted and it's challenging. But go ahead, give me direction. I need direction.
I'll read you directly the question that I wrote down for Fidel.
For who?
Fidel.
Fidel.
The stepdad, Fidel.
Stepdad. Okay, let's have it.
Have I carried on the tradition? And why haven't you pulled my ear?
Oh. Fidel? Okay, he's in your ear.
There it is.
So okay, he talks to you. Okay. Oh. Like Carol Burnett. So is it the right ear?
Left.
But the same theory, what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying goodbye.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So we used to work in construction and he would wake me up when we got close to the place at this specific off ramp in Chico. And he said, when I die, I'm gonna pull your ear. You come here and this is our spot. I'm gonna pull your ear to let you know if there's anything afterwards. So I've gone there time and again. And it's supposed to be my left ear because I was in the passenger seat sleeping. So I've gone there time and
So
again.
he's, okay, so he told me the right ear. So he's in your right ear. He's not gonna touch your left ear because he wants to stay. He's not ready.
So he's not pulling your ear because he's not saying goodbye.
Right. Wow. That was cool.
But he is in my ear all the fucking time.
See? So that's real stuff, man. And that's really cool because you're aware of it. So you need to really listen to that stuff when you're making choices, because he'll come in crucial moments. And that's like having people. I mean, you have people. And so that's an awesome gift. You can ask him anything and he'll give you a download and you'll feel it. You'll have a knowing. And if you go against it, you also know you're going against it. And there'll be a consequence if you do. It'll be the long, bumpy road. You'll get back in line eventually, but yeah, pay attention, take heed, because you've got people that give you knowledge whenever you want. And it's that easy because you're that open to him. So yeah, that's cool the way he said that he's not ready to say goodbye. He's not going anywhere. So he's not going to pull the ear. He's in it, but he's not pulling it. Okay, next, anything else?
Well, my questions regarding everything was around my mom, really.
Okay.
And kind of just what she wants. Oh gosh, I don't even know how to put it. Because I mean, there's a knowing that she's with us, but
Yeah.
So does she? And I'm sure I know the answer to this already. She has great grandchildren. There's new babies coming into the family, which is so important to her. And I'm sure she holds their souls before they come over.
She does what with them?
Holds their souls.
Okay.
So I imagine, so I don't know if there's really a question. I was really just,
How many are coming?
Oh, there was just a new one, and there's her first great grandchild is being born. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Hold on, let me see. Shh. Anything around the babies? Anything? Okay. So there's a little girl?
Correct.
Yeah. Hold on. That wasn't for you to answer, but what about her? Okay. Is this the one that's going to be born here soon?
Yes.
So are they naming her in some way after her?
They came up with their own name.
Okay. There's going to be similarity. You're going to see this grandma, great grandma, right? Would be the great grandma. I don't know, the grandma energy. I feel there's a portion, there's like an aspect that will be in this little girl of this grandma energy. That's why I feel like there's a name after. Is one of her parents named after her? There's a name after.
My daughter's named after my mom.
Okay.
But
is she the one having the baby?
That's going to be her first grandchild.
Okay, but your daughter,
granddaughter's having a granddaughter. That's why I have the great. It's kind of diluted. But when you talk about the similarity, I was just visiting one of my mom's grandchildren, who's a baby, that has a cleft in her chin.
Is that why I'm doing this?
Yeah, I was watching you.
Yeah.
And I had just mentioned it. I just saw her. And I asked my son and his wife, does anybody have a clef on that side of the family?
Yeah.
No, I don't have it. My son doesn't have it, but my mom had it.
Okay. So that's why I was doing this.
We were just doing that.
And you
Yeah.
picked up on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was doing this.
Yeah.
Couldn't even
It's because I just mentioned that. I said, that's mom.
Okay. So she was pointing and we were picking that up. You picked
Yeah.
it. So that was, I was saying that I was doing this, right? I said, there's going to be aspects. I was doing this.
That's it. The clef.
See how they use your body and you don't even know?
Yeah.
They'll jump in. They'll say, it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
There Whoopi Goldberg moments. I call them Whoopi Goldberg moments where the movie Ghost, where he jumps in her body.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do that. That's fine. But they do that. So yeah, good job catching that. So I guess the baby's going to have that. Or if the baby's not born, how do you know?
Well, so what happened is it tied together, right? Because the newest grandbaby, regular great grandbaby for her, has that, and we figured that out just like last 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And made the connection. There is a new baby coming. That's
Okay.
gonna be her first great grandbaby, and you know, so the babies were in, those two were in my questions. That's what I was asking for. It's just that, you know,
there's going to be this connection. So I would definitely have a baby cam on and watch for orbs in their room. There will be this download of an exchange of knowledge and light, and the babies will be engaging. They're open and capable of receiving this information, and still not fully in this dimension yet. So they're going to be like open, and they'll be in the space. They'll be in the room. So don't think it's dust. It's not. But there's more than one light. I feel there's going to be a few people there. She has a lot of people. The littles have a lot of connection. So watch for the similarities. And I feel like it's the one with the name afters that's the child being born.
okay.
So that, I guess, is your daughter's daughter?
Yeah. 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 In that vicinity, you're in the right direction.
As long as you understand.
I do.
So yeah, and it's not a coincidence that you get those hits, those notices. Like you'll notice, oh wait, who has the clip? You know, the reason you're going there in the first place is because you know already the answer, that you want validation in some way. You're finding it. You're being a sleuth. You know, you're trying to figure out, is this real? Am I crazy, or am I imagining it? No, it's real. It's true. Yeah. But she's giving you validation on that too. It's so easy to receive knowledge. The problem is we get in the way. We block it with doubt or fear, and we try to rationalize everything because that's the way we're taught to navigate our life, instead of going by our feelings, which is really truth, because feeling is energy. You're receiving energy, like you're a receptor and you're getting energy, and then you process it and you try to rationalize it and make sense out of it. But in that process, often you lose it. So don't be so hard on yourself when you're receiving, because it's a gentle, easy knowledge that just gets given to you. If anything, I'd be grateful for it. And then it seems when you're grateful, it just shoots you up to another level that makes it happen even more. And it makes your awareness even more. And it just kind of blesses your life, makes your life just easy. You start gliding. When you start living your life listening to what you receive and letting that guide you, it's just, life is easy. And you get a better perspective too. You don't get so engaged in what's going on around you. If it's lower, you just play from a higher perspective and more as an observer, and not as a victim of what's going on in the world or what have you. You're never a victim.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, lots of things going on in the world. A lot of energy that's being transmuted, if you will. A lot of healing. So because the earth is shifting up into the higher frequencies, it's allowing all this lower stuff to come up to be healed. And so we're seeing it and there's a lot of shifting going on, big changes coming. Well, they already are. And it's all okay, you know. Make sure you always ask yourself, you know, if you're feeling derailed or what have you, don't allow that to happen. Just control your thoughts and shift up to something you love that brings you gratitude, and pull out of it. Don't dwindle and linger in those areas. It doesn't serve you.
Yeah.
They're there, but that's, you don't have to live it in your reality moment to moment. You can choose to live your own version of your best self, and it doesn't have to be all that other nonsense.
True.
So, well, I guess I should go.
Yeah. Thank you. It was a good reading.
Was it? I never know how it comes through to people. It honestly felt hard for me, but
yeah, there was a lot of people, a lot of energy floating around there.
mm.
It was interesting that our biological father came through so hard, because I mean, I think if we would have guessed, we'd have been like, oh, it's our mom and our stepdad, they're gonna just plow in. But he had a lot to say, so that's very interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
And
But-
we've never talked to him before, right? We have never.
No.
It felt
Yeah.
really like it's time to say.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was more directed to like AJ kind of, right? I mean, I don't know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. You want to say something real quick?
I was just curious, do you want to know what the questions were? Does
You
that?
can ask me. Yeah. I'll know if I answered them right away.
Yeah. For mom, I asked, do you hear me when I think to you or talk without words? I read the question for Fidel. For dad, it was The Cat's in the Cradle. Did you hear me play that song for you?
Remember when you went to
The
music?
Rolling Stones.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was trying to get you just to the music. and
Okay. Yeah.
Song. that he was
Okay. So that's a Google question. Does the Rolling Stones have those lyrics?
I don't think so. The Cat's in the Cradle is a Harry Chapin Carpenter song. You know, the cat's in the cradle and the
Right.
silver. Right.
Spoon. Oh, the silver spoon. Hold on. The silver spoon. The spoon thing.
The
The
spoon.
spoon.
I
I said the spoon.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
That's so
I know.
cool.
I know that seems really like I'm reaching. I'm not. I'm telling you.
That makes some sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got, see,
Yeah.
very interesting.
Also, I said, I stayed with your body after your last breath. Were you still there, or was I just talking to myself?
You already know the answer.
Hey, well, Grandma, I visit your grave more than I visit a majority of people I know. You've influenced much of what is good in me. Do you know this?
Yes, she does. And she answered that. She said she did that with all the love that she gave you, and that she treated you like you were hers, basically. And there was no differentiation there. You were hers. And she tried her best to give you everything you needed.
Regarding the thing at night,
Yeah.
I mean, where she marks me the most is the mornings, but what came up for me was when she was raped. That's the only thing that really stood out for night. When she was 76 years old, some dude broke into the house and raped her, and then my mom came in and found it happening and went after him with a baseball bat and so on and so forth. But that's the only thing that comes to mind at night, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Hold up. Shh, don't say anything. Okay. I think you're on that, actually. I think you're right on with that. And I think that she wanted to bring it in, but she wouldn't show me what it was. I kept asking and asking her, what at night? What at night? What happened at night? Because it bothers you.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
And she didn't want to go there. That's why she wouldn't show it to me. But you knew what she was talking about. Okay? And I forget what happened after that. The recording would show it, but
Yeah, we'll watch it back.
Yeah, I don't, she doesn't want you holding energy and fear around that experience, okay? And there's nothing anybody could have done to have made that any different. It's nothing for you to worry about. It's nothing for you to hold or to feel bad for her or any of that. That was her experience, and she doesn't want that energy attaching to you. Okay. We don't hold on to other people's lives experiences and own them, because it's not our life, our journey. And we're not God. We're not powerful enough to change anybody's life. We can love them, but we can't block their experiences. They're going to get their experiences, whatever their soul needs. And we're ignorant. We don't know what their soul needs. We can't judge that. We can't even judge our own stuff.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So how are we going to know what's good for somebody else? And who are we to project that onto them? So you never know why somebody's going to have an experience, but there's an experience being pulsed out. There's knowledge being pulsed out from that experience to others. And however that affects them, everything is as it should be, and don't hold on to it. That's the main thing. All right?
All right.
All right.
Carrie, thank you for taking, I know you took some extra time with us today.
Yeah, because it was bumpy. It was a bumpy ride. And, you know, I love what I do. And
Well, we appreciate
I honestly feel this, the main reason we did this today was for AJ, because his biological wanted to tell him, hey man, I'm sorry. And I'm not the man. I'm not proud of it. And I wish I could have been a better dad, basically. And don't, you know, emulate my choices, please, which you're not. You're a better man than that. And I'm proud of you. And that's what he had to say. And that was really the main thing. There's always a reason for these readings. And the rest is more just visiting and validation sometimes. And that's something I can do. I can't.
You
I can't.
mentioned drinking. He was a heroin addict.
Oh, there it is.
And then he got into recovery for a long time and became a drug counselor. And
Oh.
an addict. And I got into recovery and became a drug counselor.
he's a
Oh.
fitting image of him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't have a motorcycle yet.
Don't get one.
Oh, I got my endorsement. I'm just waiting to get one. I've already cut off a couple fingers.
He's telling
No, I'm not.
Oh,
you. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
stubborn.
I'm the spitting image of him. I'm not gonna lie.
wow. Okay. Well, I'm
Well,
glad I could
you.
connect you with him and get that in and help you somehow, wherever that was supposed to be.
It did.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome, you guys. Have a good holiday.
You too.
It's
Merry
great to
Christmas.
see you. Good to meet you, AJ.
Likewise.
Take care. Bye-bye.